Even 13 seconds of music, we have to pay attention to everything. Meeting Amber from Genshin Impact is a 13-second song. Let's make this a 10-minute video, motherfuckers. Imagine how much you can actually decipher from Amber and the playful nature of Amber, and how bouncy and kind and gentle and exuberant and playful and energetic. I know it's a 13-second track, and I know that it's a little bit memey, but think about this for a quick second, right? There is so much to extrapolate from this. Ready? Let's just start. That. Bum, 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 bum. That is playful. Bum, 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 bum. We have the woodwinds. We have bassoon, I think. Bassoons and strings going. The bassoon naturally is going to be a bouncy instrument. It's a woodwind, not naturally, but it can be very bouncy and very energetic and very playful. It's got that lower sound quality, so it's kind of warm and rich, which I think describes, the city of winds and idols, and then describes Mondstadt basically perfectly. There's a real old element to that. It's very woody, and it sounds like the forest around Mondstadt. But then you hear the way that the strings are doubling in that rhythmic pattern to and that actually adds emphasis to it just a little bit, so that it's not just naked. And then but that rhythmic pattern is very playful. And then we had a piano, and actually what's really cool is that we kind of swell in volume. We grow a little bit, we crescendo, we grow. Crescendo means to grow, and we swell to something, and then we get a beautiful harp, and we get that beautiful Genshin motive. And then listen to this. Bum, bum. It doesn't end there. It doesn't end in mystery. It resolves. Boom, bum, 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 bum. You just met Amber. Hi, I'm Amber. It's very bouncy. It's very playful. But again, listen to how warm this is. Right? It's very energetic. It's very vibrant. It's very it's so good to see you. I've got you. Don't worry. Welcome in. I'm going to take care of you. Things are going to be great. Even 13 seconds of music, we have to pay attention to everything. Everything counts. Even 13 seconds of music. And it's so fun. Let's take a listen again. It's oh God, I'm tripping. Oh, hi, there you are. Hi, I'm Amber. It's so good to see you. I've been waiting for you. It's so bright and sunny out. And it's incredible how music can take a very simple 13-second musical gesture, and it can create an emotional and visual world where we can see and feel everything. It guides us. And that's really ultimately the goal of music, is to guide us to a place. It's to lead us to a place. And so whether a piece is 5 minutes and it's a full meal, or a 13-second piece where it's just a really quick little bite-sized snack, it can help re-energize us, revitalize us, in this case exuberance. It can also do the opposite, creepy string. That's all you need. Look at the Jaws theme. Yes, it's a full thing, but what's the most recognizable part of the Jaws theme? Da-dum, da-dum. The rest of it is important, I guess, but no one really listens to. That's a musical idea in 13 seconds, most likely. And so we can take 13 seconds and it can be meaningful and important and valuable. And it helps highlight a beautiful thing that's happening on the screen. And it's fun. Let's listen to it one more time. I love the pits at the end too. The pits is such a common thing that we hear in every classical music piece, basically. Usually something playful or bouncy, but we hear it in opera all the time. We hear it in La Boheme. We hear it in Tosca. We hear it in lots of things where there's romance and the romantic period, the Verismo period of classical music and of opera especially, where there is this, I don't know, it just helps. The plucking there at the end, boom, 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 helps it to remain playful. And these little tricks that we do in orchestras are so fun because they're real. It's something that we do. We can physically pluck a string and it can sound happy. It could sound playful. Yeah, you can reproduce it in a sound system or like a soundboard, but it's a very organic thing to do. And I think again that highlights a little bit not only I guess Mondstadt, but also just the idea that like classical music and the way that people have been playing classical music now for hundreds of years. There's so many ways that they deliver and express emotions, and none of it's irrelevant just because it's a classical piece or it's a classical instrument. It's old. It's totally valid. There's lots more Genshin on the channel, of course. Feel free to like, subscribe. If you want to support me, check out Patreon directly. I super appreciate it. As always, thanks a ton. There's more videos for you to check out, and I'll see you later. Bye.